What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. To focus in on the New York Rangers re-signing Dylan McIlrath, their former first-round pick, to a one-year deal worth, I believe, $800,000. So yeah, not a whole lot of money. But the thing is, if he doesn't play 42 games for the Rangers next year, he becomes an unrestricted free agent by some sort of thing on the CBA. And he played 34 plus one playoff game last year, so 35 games. I think my math is right. But here's my thing with McIlrath. I watched the 2010 draft and was like, oh, they can nab Cam Fowler right here. Obviously, they didn't do that. They wanted the Wrath, and they took, an enforcer from the Western League, and, unfortunately, that didn't bode too well for them. And McIlrath, I think, is not the worst depth defenseman in the league, but if you think he's anything more than a number 6 defenseman, then I'm sorry. You're an idiot. That's my point. And you know what? You can say it if you want. That's just the reality of it. He's not a great hockey player. So you look at it from the Rangers perspective. You keep him around for a year. Maybe he helps you. You don't want to officially admit you royally screwed up the pick. I mean, you think about it. Cam Fowler was on the board, and going a step further, Vladimir Tarasenko. No big deal. But I mean, hey, it's that's one of Sanders' biggest mistakes was drafting him over Fowler. But I think at the end of the day, he's in Vigneault's doghouse, and there is a way to get out of Alain Vigneault's doghouse, as we've seen from JT Miller and other guys like that. But I just think it's not the most desirable situation for the Rangers right now. Again, you don't want to admit, yeah, we royally fucked up drafting this kid. Vigneault doesn't want to play him. They're gonna, according to Larry Brooks, they're gonna move Shea over to the right side, which I think makes sense. Yeah, I think he played a little bit on the right for Minnesota when he was with the Gophers. So, there's that thing going on, and I know he played on the right side with Hartford a lot in the minors. So, there's not a whole lot of spots for him. And would he be more effective than Dan Girardi? Honestly, I don't think so. Malign Girardi all you want. I just think he's let me rephrase that. If Girardi was making $800,000 a year, Rangers fans like, deal. Unfortunately, he's making, 6 times that. So makes it a little bit more difficult to judge DG5 fairly. But we'll see what happens with McIlrath. I think at the end of the day, he probably plays 30-something games, spends a lot of time in the press box, and, maybe they trade him. Some teams like, oh, we need toughness on the back end. The team will probably be the Boston Bruins, and the Rangers will probably get a second or third round pick for him because Don Sweeney's a moron. But, again, I just think this will be his last year in New York. And I think every Rangers fan from, Manhattan out to the Queens will admit that, yeah, whole situation was bad, from the time he got to New York, and now it's like, yeah, still paying the price. But $800,000 for number 6 defenseman on a team that's in salary cap hell, we'll take it, I guess. Right now, they got to worry about Kreider and Kevin Hayes. Those are their two remaining arbitration eligible restricted free agents. So, anyway, that's all I got. So to the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.